The primary is coming up.
It's August 3rd.
On August 3rd. And so what's the plan from here until August 3rd? What takes you from where we are now to victory on August 3rd?
That's a great question, and we actually have a 40-page campaign plan that gets into a lot of strategy. But a lot of it's doing the same thing. You know, running for Congress is not bench pressing 300 pounds one time. It's bench pressing 1 pound 300 times. It's about endurance. It's about continuing to talk to people. We plan to be in every county multiple times. We will be sending direct mail. We already started our direct mail campaign to Republican voters. That will continue. Other things all over the district, events, meet and greets. We're going to be everywhere. If you've not met us yet, I'm sure that you will. We also drive the Mann Mobile, which is my SUV that now has a skin around it that has our logo on it. So that gets a lot of attention. We also have signs up all over the district as well, and that'll only continue.
I remember in March driving back from Colorado and seeing over by Quinter, seeing some big signs along Interstate 70, and of course now everyone's got them out. You is no exception. Is there something so far on the campaign trail that surprised you, something that you weren't expecting?
I wasn't expecting the amount of support that we've gotten. When we started this venture, I never would have imagined that so many people would come and want to be part of what we're doing and really believe in me and believe in our campaign and our message enough to say that's the guy that we want in Washington. I've been surprised that we've had so much success fundraising and also garnishing support. A great example is our signs. We were the first candidate to get 4-foot by 8-foot signs up all over the district, and those all went up within about 3 days, and tons of volunteers, tons of people came out. It's really been overwhelming and humbling as well.
How many doors do you think you've knocked on?
Oh, thousands. It's hard to keep track how many hands we've shaken. It's really, truly hard to keep track. But every person we talk to is a potential vote, and we don't take anybody for granted.
So do you have plans to get on television more aggressive? And I don't know what strategic elements you may want to be keeping secret for now, but so not to put you on the spot.
Right.
But do you have plans to get more aggressive on beyond direct mail for your ad campaign?
We'll look at how fundraising goes and whatever mediums we're able to do. We feel like we have a great message, and that message is, you know, we're not politics as usual. We're not the typical candidate. If you want small business experience and agriculture experience, then consider us. We spend no time or money beating up other Republicans. I think the issues of the day are so important. Let's not beat each other up. Let's talk about the things that matter and how we can move this state and this country forward. That's what our message is, and that's what our message will be through the primary.
And that's one of the things that I think a lot of people are concerned about, is that especially in a contested primary, and the Kansas GOP is made up of two very aggressive groups that tend to take swipes at each other quite a bit. How do you stay above the fray, especially if, as your campaign builds momentum, someone might say, that's a target for me to attack? How do you stay above that?
It's a great question. I think a lot of it just starts with your attitude and how you care about people. If you put people first and politics second, I find it very easy to stay above the fray. And we've been attacked by other campaigns. I think that in some ways is a compliment, that maybe we're a threat or doing some right things. And we don't spend any time, I don't spend any time figuring out, you know, what box of the Republican Party that we're in. We're talking about the issues that matter. They seem to be resonating with Kansans and with Republican voters, and we'll just continue to do that.
So has there been one experience that kind of stands out to you as a great experience, or maybe something that you weren't expecting, but what's been the one standout moment of the campaign so far for Tracey?
Boy, that's a great question. There have been so many of them. It's hard to narrow down. You know, it's the conversation with the person in a small town or here in Hayes that you weren't expecting. It's people that, you know, we were on Vine Street today and somebody drove by and was honking at us and waving us and gave us a big thumbs up when they saw our logo on our Mann Mobile. You know, when I went to the farm of Doyle Rogers, who's a former Kansas Farm Bureau president, and after meeting with me, he told me that he would endorse me and join our steering committee. That was maybe a huge highlight. It was me and my treasurer, Justin Knopf, and afterwards we ate blueberry pie on his farm with he and his wife Charlotte. You know, that is just kind of a microcosm of all sorts of experiences and relationships that we've had, and I just feel very fortunate to get to have the experience.
So you've gotten his endorsement. What are some of the other endorsements or supporters that you have for people who want to say, oh, if that person's supporting Tracey Mann, then Tracey Mann is someone I need to get behind.
We have a steering committee of about 40 people here in Northwest Kansas. Alan States, who's First National Bank here, he's on our steering committee, been very helpful. Tom Hemmer, who was Jerry Moran's first chief of staff. I went to Tom, and Tom immediately said that he would chair our steering committee, so he's heading up our efforts. Lee Bork, who is a K-Stater, a feed yard owner and operator from the Larned and Great Bend area. He made the first contribution to Jerry Moran's campaign. In fact, it was so early, he said that he sent it to Jerry, and Jerry sent it back, and he sent it, and Jerry sent it back. Finally, Jerry accepted it. When Lee joined our steering committee, that was a big, a big vote of confidence and a big boost. But we have supporters all over, just all over the district, and we don't take a single one for granted.
You have one of FHSU's favorite sons supporting you as well, and Darren Jameson.
Darren Jameson, who used to work for Jerry and was student body president here for a long time. Darren's one of the guys that I called early on and said, Darren, here's the opportunity. Should we do this or not? He felt great about it. And he's been a huge help to us.
And so, with all of that support, feeling fairly confident in your chances for the primary.
I feel like the campaign's very competitive, but very winnable. And we're raising enough money to get our message out, which is an important thing in this stage of the game. I feel like we're out campaigning and doing the grassroots and door-to-door constantly. And yeah, we feel like we're right in the hunt, and are really excited to see how the next 3 months play out. I really believe that enthusiasm, and people are looking for new ideas, fresh faces, fresh legs to carry on the legacy of Jerry Moran, and they're not looking for more politicians, which I think bodes well for us.
All right. Thank you very much for appearing on the show with me.
Chip, thank you for having me. It's great to be back here in Hays.
The 1st District of Kansas is made up of 69 counties and 800,000 people. That's what we're looking at for our U.S. representative. Tracey Mann wants that job, not an enviable one that has been held for 14 years by Jerry Moran. The campaign for the next U.S. representative from this district will be about convincing people that the particular candidate is more worthy of the people's trust than all of the other people in this widely divided primary. It's a big task, and it's more than multiple full-time jobs. So my thanks to Tracey Mann for taking the time to join me here tonight on Talking Democracy. To view past programs, find schedule information, or information about KFHS television, please visit kfhs.net. Thank you, and good night.